Good
Good
morning.
morning, everyone. How are y'all doing? Good
Why is
morning,
it
Nana
so,
Cat.
why is it
And
so dark?
I don't know. I think it's that lamp over there by the window.
Yeah, it's not plugged in or it doesn't work
Oh,
anymore.
aw.
I know.
Good morning, Froggy. And there's our Frizzy Bee. Goodness, girl, you're up
Good
early.
morning, Nana Cat. She's up just as early as me. We're in the same time zone.
Well, I just don't. Okay. I forget about that. Yeah, y'all are, aren't you?
Yeah. I got up at 4 o'clock this morning, went to the bathroom, came in and sat down, and I was like, I don't know. Alexa, stop. I
Good
don't
morning,
know.
Lana. How are you?
I don't
Oh,
know if I want to be awake yet. Good morning, Lana. And So Jason made me a cup of coffee, took the dog out, and I took a couple sips of coffee and did a round of this. And then I set it here like this and slept until 7.
oh.
Good morning, Carrie.
Good morning, little Carrie. I hope you are all having a wonderful Thursday. Uh, my husband told me last night, he said, "Hey, you know what? We have a cold front coming through." And I was like, "Oh, really?" So, and he's right. We did have one come through. In fact, I'm going to put my shirt across my knees because Tia has commandeered my blanket. But anyway, the last time we took the dogs out right about dusk, you could tell that the wind had changed and it was already cooler out there. So I left the Wayne with the dogs for a few minutes and I had to run in and get my little flannel shirt that I wear when I get chilly. Ran back out there and Wayne's looking at me. He said, "You can sure tell that we've been in Florida too long." And I said, "Why?" And he said, "Because it's only 76 out and you're already grabbing a jacket." But we got up this morning, folks, and at 5:30 it was 54 degrees. Woo! I loved it.
Hi,
I
Beth.
loved it.
Hi, Pat Cray.
Hello, Beth and Pat Cray. How are y'all today? Thank you so much. Lana says here in California, it's actually cooler, a high of 70 and low 80s. Mama Cat says, I have my sweater on right now. That is so cool.
Yeah, I woke up. I was in Zoom when I fell asleep, and a few people were in there, and I was like, I woke up and I was so cold that I have a blanket that's right here.
Uh huh.
Um, and So that took care of me.
Pat Cray says it is 55 degrees here in Suffolk, Virginia. I know I never say that word right, that town. Oh, Beth, she said when I got up it was 34 degrees. Brr. Yeah, that is a little chilly.
Let's see what my temperature is. 46 and raining.
Oh,
Hi, Cammy.
Cammy, how are you? Thank you all so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. I hope that you got a little giggle out of my thumbnail for today. Don't we all wish sometimes we could just take a mulligan? And if you don't know what a
Yeah,
mulligan is, in golf, it's considered um, to be able to take an extra stroke without it counting against you when you're playing golf. Now, depending on your partners, you can take a mulligan only one per game or one for each hole if you needed to. But I just thought it would be, since today is Happy Mulligan Day, that we talk about doing asking for a redo. Pat said, I am covered up in my blanket and getting ready to work on the blanket for my roommate. Her birthday is November the 11th. Well, I hope that you're rocking right along with that. Donna, good morning to you. How are you? And Laura, Donna says she's running errands, so wanted to stop in and give a thumbs up and say hello. Well, sweetheart, you just be careful out there running those errands, all right? Don't let
Hi,
them
Donna.
on you.
Hi,
Lana,
Laura.
Lana
I
says, go ahead.
I have. Well, now it's dark. I was going to say it lit up, but now it's dark again.
Oh, so it's trying to make up its mind if it wants to wake up or not.
I guess.
Pat Cray says that she's doing laundry. Sandra says it's 38 this morning, a high of 68. That's good. Oh, Cami says, I'm good. I'm sitting here in the cat adoption room with the cats at the Humane Society. Oh, I hope you are loving on them. There's Lydia. How are you, sweetheart, today?
Good morning, Lydia.
Laura says that she's going to be doing laundry too. So she's going to be back and forth. All right, I just want to make sure I didn't skip anybody coming in here. So I'm just going to ask the question. Have you ever wished or even asked for a redo? I know
Yep.
I have. Many, many times. Many, many
Yep.
times. Sitting here and eating oatmeal. Oh,
That must be little Carrie.
no, that's Lana.
Oh.
Are you just eating it plain? Is it flavored? Uh, is it instant? Is it cooked? Is it steel cut? In life or crochet? Well, I think in crochet, Lana, we can all say, boy, I wish I could do that one again. You did. I thought you were going to put some in the crock pot yesterday, little Carrie. Or you just mean you haven't completed the process so you can have some?
She probably hasn't made theirs for today yet.
Ah. Well, I make up a big old pot and I'll leave out, some for Wayne and I for a couple of days, and the rest of them I put them in little individual containers and I stick them in the freezer. Flavored instant dinosaurs and maple brown sugar. Well, I haven't seen any with the dinosaurs.
I haven't either.
Lydia says, I wish my days get better. Get better. It's not. I miss my future husband and knee pain. Oh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. I hope you have something to relieve the knee pain. Okay. She says, I haven't made it yet because I've got an appointment at 10 a.m. with the surgeon. It's some kind of plastic surgeon. I'm not even going to try to say that. Oh, Pat, that is awesome. Lana says, my son bought me dinosaur oatmeal as a joke. Well, you know what? It's still edible, isn't it? Are the dinosaurs like little marshmallow puffs? Oh, Cammy says she's sitting in front of a cage with a Siamese cat, and its name is Oatmeal. Oh, an eye surgeon. Muscular weakness in my eyelids. Oh, okay. Sandra is saying, good morning, Sandra. Carrie, if that's an LED light, my visual in, I jumped one there. Mine did that just before it quit completely.
Oh.
Oh, yes, little Carrie. They're almost in your visual field, so we want to get that fixed. Yes, ma'am, you need to get that done.
Well, it's my camera on the computer that's making me light and dark. This light isn't changing.
Oh. So it's trying to auto adjust to the light that's around you then.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, they're hard brown sugar pieces. Okay. Like I said, I haven't seen that yet. Yes, Pat, I am still in Florida. I just turned my table around so that I could have the wall and put some stuff up to give a little bit more pleasing background rather than y'all having to see all of my groceries stacked up over there behind me. Yeah, I had been fussing at my husband and being able to do this, and he was concerned about the walkway because it is like right here by the door, but we still can open the door full open if we want to, and he and Lacey can walk right in front of the table if I'm still sitting here and not bump into anything or jostle, my lights or anything like that. So I just wish we'd have. See, oh, here we go. There's a real good moment for a redo. If I could wind it back up since the moment that we were here in Florida and we'd fix this problem right then y'all wouldn't be seeing all that mess over there. Lana says, my granddaughter and I are going to a friend's from church to teach her the basics of crochet. I'm taking her hooks and yarn. Do you guys recommend a good beginner's video? Uh, well, Bag O'Day has some really, she just really is the queen of stitches.
See, and I
Um,
wouldn't use Bago Day.
well, if you go to her basic videos from the very beginning, she's got some good ones. I love rich texture. Yes, rich textures crochet. Yes, I saw that, Pat. Thank you so much. I
The
think it's
Secret
called,
Yarnery has left-handed and right-handed
yes,
beginner
there you go.
tutorials.
That's right. That's right. I forget about her because she does do both. Um, who else do I use?
She's actually in the process, or she's already done it, moving all of her left-handed videos to a different channel and having that way all of the left-handed videos are in one place
Right,
so people don't have a hard time getting to them.
right. That's very smart. Good morning, Michelle Mosaic. How are you, sweetie?
Good
Thank
morning,
you for jumping
Michelle.
in here. um, Secret Yarnery. Oh, what did I do?
Her name is Krista. Creative Grandma's really good too.
Oh, yes, there you go. That's the one I would recommend, Lana. Right there. Thank you, Froggy. Sometimes how your mind just goes blank, but yeah, there you go. The other reason why I would recommend Creative Grandma, Lana, is because she's very she's very concise. A lot of folks don't care for her tutorial style because she is slow, and I don't mean draggy, but she explains exactly what she's doing in a
She
very
makes sure that
soothing,
you know
calm
what you're
voice.
doing.
Yes, she does. There you go, Pat Cray. Daisy Farm Crafts and Bonnie Bay Crochet also have good beginner crochet videos. Everyone's saying hi to each other. That's awesome. Yes, if you're a content creator and you're in here today, please go ahead and type the word drop. There might be one or two in here that don't know you have a channel. So go ahead and do that. You will see some that I have that roll through every 15 minutes or so. Yeah, slow is good, and you do follow Creative Grandma. Well, there you go, sweetie. She'll be a good one for you to pull up. And I'm so proud of you for going over and sharing crochet with someone else. Looky there, we've got another generation getting ready to pop in here with us. That is just, I love being able to teach crochet, and I love hearing when others want to teach, show their friends, show their family, their youngsters, because it is a good craft to have.
Right
Michelle,
on, Michelle.
I know, I saw that. So happy for you, sweetheart. You know what I always say, God is good and he is able in all things. So happy, sweetie. It's always awesome to know that there's been an answer to prayer, isn't it? Always is. So, I'm just going to share some things that I would like to have a mulligan over, let you know. Um, Now, before we get into that, though, when we sometimes say, man, I wish I could go back and do that over again, you have to think, but if I do that over, what about how's that going to change my life from that redo right then? You know, like
Mm-hmm.
when I was going through my divorce, you go through those little instances of, man, I wished I could do this one over again. But if I did, I wouldn't have my three girls. I wouldn't have my grandkids, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, were there some bad points? Yeah, there were. But I came out better and stronger from it, So, in the heat of the moment, I probably would have said, would really like to do this over again. Say no, or as my daddy said, take the door that took me out to the parking lot, and on down the road instead of turning left and going up the aisle. But then you have to look at everything that follows from that point. If you ask for a redo, is gone. So now it's very easy for us to all say, yeah, I wished I'd way back in the beginning of the project decided to start over again. And sometimes we do choose in a project to just kind of like put it off to the side, don't we? Ignore it and then maybe totally rip it out and do a redo. Oh, yes, Pat, you go and take that go ahead and take that phone call. Let's see. Lydia says, I was going to teach my husband to crochet and to use the knitting machine. I wish that I had done that. So that would be a redo for you, Lydia. I used to also think if I could just go back to last night and instead of watching a TV program or fiddling around with something else, made myself study harder for this test I'm getting ready to take. Yeah, that would have been a redo that I would have liked to have done. But we can't always go back in time, can we?
Nope.
Can't go back in time. But it's kind of nice to dream about it, isn't it? If I could go back in time and change this, where would my life be now? Good morning, Tracy. How are you, sweetheart? Nope, just change your thinking for the next time around. There you go, Frizzy B.
Good morning, Tracy.
Oh, Lana, you're so sweet. Just threw some yarn your way, Pat. But that's right, Frizzy B. Just change your way of thinking for the next time around. I hope a lot of you, Frizzy, type the word drop. I need to get you in my rotation. Um, she put on the cutest little, she built what do you want to call it? A little spooky um, arrangement. There you go. Excuse me. Yesterday, of course, she had her little ghost that she had already crocheted up the week before. And she took and showed us how she just took some simple things that she had around the house. Probably the only bought item you had was just the little wooden plank thing, right? Thank you. There's the word diorama. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's not? Well, thank you for letting me know that, Lana. I will go back and fix it. In fact, if
What?
I remember,
Oh,
Dan and Ash's link is not working.
hmm.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and fix that or see what's wrong with it. But thank you for bringing that to my attention. I appreciate it. um, it was so cute. She started putting things down in the conversation. Those of us that started rolling in the little live there, guys, you've got to go and watch it. She just put it out yesterday. I've had that wooden base forever and nearly forgot I had it. But yes, finding things I had around the house to use. And it turned out so cute. Now, there might be some things that you'd have to go and purchase because if you're like me, I don't always have the little string of lights, especially the fancy ones just laying around in my craft room. But she shows you how to put it all together. Oh, I have plenty of moss, sweetheart. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh, but the more we kept talking about it, we said, oh my goodness, you'd have to have a bigger base because we were telling her that she needed some baby ghosts to go with the big ghost. And we needed, what else was it we put on there? Some more pumpkins. Mm, man, yeah, just watched that yesterday, didn't we? And I've already forgotten what we wanted to put on there. But definitely would have had to have been a much bigger tombstones. Yes, we were talking about putting tombstones there. Um, and like I said, mushrooms, you got to have creepy mushrooms. Yes. And of course, she already had three little uh, pumpkins there. I got to thinking a little later on, and this is really funny because I was sitting up the bed working on my computer, and it popped out of my mouth because I did have my headphones on. I was listening to something, and I said, "Ooh, a grim reaper would have been nice." And my husband punched me, and he said, what do you need a Reaper for? And I said, oh, did I say that out loud? So I had to go and look up Frizzy's little end, last, what, minute or so of her video to say, see, Frizzy. And he says, who's that again? Of course, he can't keep up with everybody's channel names. So anyway, I had to show him the end cap. And I said, when she was doing this, we were talking about that and this and adding this and this. And he says, y'all are crazy. Beth says, I have about 12 pair of tiny fairy lights, kept buying them over the last few years, thinking I needed more. Oh, well, sweetheart, go and look at that video. She'll show you plenty of things that you can do with that. Yes, yes. But don't put the ghost there. Okay, yeah, don't. Mm-mm. In fact, at one point, I think it was Panda, Michael from MDL um, Crochet. His husband was in the chat, and he said somebody said something about the reindeer, and I took it to mean that they wanted the reindeer, Rudolph, with the ghost, and I was like, that's just too creepy. I don't think I'd want to see something like that. But he was meaning, no, do a diorama instead of the ghost with Rudolph. Oh, okay, that sounded pretty good. But needless to say, those of us that were there, a good time was had by all. That's all I got to say. But you can still go back and look at it, folks. I mean, it was silly. It was good video, but it was a silly chat. Yes, I think more crafting sort of videos are in order. Yes, yes, especially if you show us how to crochet something and then show how we can use it to decorate for a particular holiday theme or a party or just, something cute to change out an old vase that's sitting over there on the tabletop.
Hi, Rita.
Good morning, little Rita. How are you doing, sweetheart? Did you and mom have fun buying material, or is that this weekend? I can't remember. Got to take the daughter to the bus stop. Okay, well, we'll be here for a bit, so you go ahead. Thank you so much for being here, Frizzy. I do appreciate it. Oh, goodness. So I've been chattering. What are some things that you would, if you had the opportunity, to take a mulligan on? Carrie,
I wouldn't.
there's nothing that you would take a mulligan for?
No, because it would change everything.
Ah, okay.
And too much good has happened with a little bit of bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't.
Okay.
I just strive to be better.
That's a good way to look at it. So no mulligans for you, huh?
Mm-mm.
Rita says, yes, we are doing great. Yes, we did buy fabric and only 7 days to the yarn festival. Uh, I hope you take great clips and post them so that we can live vicariously through your journey there at the yarn festival. Have you made a video yet of the fabric you and mom bought and maybe give us some ideas of what you're going to do with it? If many of you don't know, Rita makes gorgeous, gorgeous bags with her fabrics that she purchases or has sent to her or has been given to her. And she's always striving to make a new bag
What are
or,
you doing?
nope, not filmed yet. Okay, well, I do hope that you will. You will film and do pictures, yes. Oh, you're talking about the yarn festival, but hopefully your next statement means that you will be filming your fabric. Oh, the fabric's not for bags. Well, what are you going to do with those? Yes, they are. Good morning, Faith Louise. How are you, sweetheart?
Good morning, Faith Louise.
Oh, you're going to be making pants. Awesome. Yes, the Rita bags are really, really good. I have quite a few myself and some that are still going to make it across the pond here. She even, did you scare him?
I did.
Oh,
I
mama.
had him smell my lotion and he went
Ew.
and backed away.
Poor baby. I bet he would, if he could, he'd have taken a mulligan on that one.
Probably.
Oh, shoot. Well, I'm sure Lacey would have liked the mulligan a couple of days ago. You know, hounds, their nose is either always up in the air or down on the ground. Well, hers was down on the ground and she's sniffing along and sniffing along. And this is right after we had a huge rainstorm come through. And this is before Helene. And yeah, Helene and Milton.
Hi,
Yes,
Michelle.
Michelle Bay, Jay. Yogurt, Mama. That's what he was hoping she was opening. Oh, goodness. But like I said, her nose is either up in the air as she's walking or it's down on the ground. And she comes along the edge of the grass where they've got a cut here, and her nose is there. And then she stops and she pokes it down the ground, comes back. And I mean, she is shaking and paw here, paw here. And when I looked, all the little black ants were along her nose. So I thought, yeah, that'll teach you to stick your nose down every time you just see a little hole or something. Oh, Rita, you sweetheart. She says, I have your bags and I will iron them and repack them again just to make sure they're okay. Well, thank you, sweetie.
What bags?
Um, I ordered some bags from her back before she had to go home and help her mom take care of her
Oh,
dad and everything. And then,
yeah.
of course, while she's gone, you know, hubby finds a new apartment for them. And so, yeah, it's been a little bit. But that's okay. I wasn't saying that to rush you, Rita. I know you've had a lot of life get in your way, and hubby misplaced them. Yes, I remember just a little bit ago you said, "Hey, guess what we found when I was unpacking?" Oh, good morning, Amy, sweetheart. How are you today?
Good morning, Amy.
Has hubby already had his surgery? And have you checked in on your sister? Is she doing okay? Or maybe I should say, are the kids doing okay? Oh, and you said the kids were out of school today. What's going on in your part of the country? Why would kids be out of school on a Thursday?
Teachers and Service Day.
Oh, really? On a Thursday? Oh, that's awesome, Amy. Good. Everything went good. That is awesome. And there's our Sandra. How are you, sweetheart? Sneaking in my break.
Hi, Sandra.
Well, thank you for popping in here, sweetie. I do appreciate that. I hope your morning's going well so far. You cracking the whip on all those guys, or I should say, people in the office. Oh, Carrie, do you know what time it is?
Yep.
Okay, just need to get around.
No, I just
Okay.
need.
Amy said it is
Oh, yeah, I'm
MEA
gonna get around.
today. Oh, today and tomorrow. Kids were out yesterday too for conferences. Well, that's okay. Dude, they had me hopping before I even punched in. Oh my goodness, sweetheart. Oh, Rita, she says, I'm so thankful that my brain is starting to work again. I can remember where I put stuff, so that is fantastic. Well, too, sweetheart, you've got a little bit more room to maneuver now. There's our crochet cabin. How are you doing, sweetie?
Hi, Kimmy.
She says, our new apartment is warm, no heat is on, and it's 22 Celsius inside. Outside, it's 11 Celsius. So I'm taking 22, would be around 65, 60. Man, I can't remember.
Okay, we're gonna do page 2 in this. Too
Oh,
blessed.
yes. That's right. Too blessed to be stressed.
A variant life force. You know what? I wish I had my other glasses here. The Spirit of God who raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. And just as God raised Christ Jesus from the dead, he will give life to your mortal bodies by the same Spirit living within you. Romans 8:11. Vultures aren't intimidated by lifeless Carrion, Carrion. Must be
Karen?
another. Is it Charon?
Mm-hmm.
But pit them against the vibrant life force and they're overwhelmed. That's how we get rid of our spiritual vultures, too. That's how we get rid of our spiritual vultures, too. We seek him from the biggest, most powerful life force there is. Those unseen carnivores bringing us down can't remain in his presence. The spirit who lives in you is greater than the spirit who lives in the world. 1 John 4:4. That, dear sister, is the difference between an unholy spirit and the Holy Spirit. One has a BB gun and the other one has an AK-47. And the enforcers on our side. Spiritual warfare in a nutshell. Dear Papa God, please help me to have confidence in and seek help constantly from your all powerful spirit that you've given me. Amen.
Amen.
Hmm.
Yep, the best way to dispel darkness is to turn on the light.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Amy says, I'm closed tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment for my leg. I take 1 day off a month for an Amy day. Well, there you go, sweetheart. You've got a great plan in place. Kimmy says, I'm good. I hope y'all are all well. So 22 degrees Celsius is 71 degrees Fahrenheit, and 11 degrees Celsius is 51 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. I was trying to remember the conversion formula in my head, but you know what happens when you don't use it, you lose it. And I haven't had to use it, so it would have taken me a bit. If nothing else, I could have Googled it, right? The conversion formula.
Yep.
Excuse me. So, what are you working on there, Carrie?
Another doily.
One that you just have the pattern memorized to?
Yeah.
Isn't
I'm making
that
another one
pretty?
of these.
That's really pretty. I love how it swirls, and just fans out. That is so pretty.
And it's just easy. I can do one in just a few hours.
Right. And you could expand that to get bigger, couldn't you? Just by adding more stitches in
Yep.
between each prong.
Yep. I go to 10,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the size that it is.
That's really cool. So,
See, it'll be that when it grows up.
I love that. When he grows up, it's going to be just like the other one.
Yep.
Now, are these some of the doilies that you're working on for folks that have asked for doilies?
Yep.
That's awesome.
This is for Jane. This one is for Dawn P. I have to make her tulip one.
Oh, good. Good morning, Meemaw Dawn. How are you, sweetheart?
Well, there she is. Speak of her, and she shall appear.
We were just looking at your doilies that Carrie's making. Froggy said it was 30 degrees last night. It's now 42, but it's 65 degrees at 65 degrees inside. Well, that sounds really nice and comfortable. I just have to walk around with a little pair of socks on my feet on my little flannel jacket because that's still a little chilly for me. Oh, Rita, that's so nice. I'm putting stuff in a grocery bag here so I can take it to the secondhand shop by the Red Cross. That's great. Yes, there you go. I think it's fantastic that they take small items that I can get out of my apartment. Yep. Lydia says it's cold there. Oh, Mima Dawn, you are so sweet. Can't stay. She's at a crafting group and wanted to stop in and say hi. Thank you. Do you have enough time to tell us what you're crafting today? Oh, so Rita's in long pants and a t-shirt. She doesn't have any socks on inside. Oh, listen. Um, if my feet get cold, the rest of me is cold. Put on a pair of socks and That normally takes care of it for me. Lana says, I have to start getting ready. I'll be lurking and listening, but won't be able to text. Well, sweetheart, you just lurk away. I just appreciate you being in here with us and chatting with us for a bit. Oh, Mima Dawn says, I just finished my veteran's blanket and I'm getting ready to start another one.
It's really pretty.
Kimmy says, it's 49 degrees in my world. Inside or outside? Will you be making another veteran's blanket or just another blanket? Oh, looky there. See, she said, oh, Froggy, you sweet, sweet thing. Thank you so much. Let me get down here and get this for you. Thank you, you sweet thing. Oh, she says she sent the picture to you, Carrie.
Where'd she send it to? Oh, wait. No?
Another veteran's blanket. Okay. That's great. And at this time of the year, they are so, so appreciative of anything. Hats and scarves and blankets and wraps. Let me make it big, just a sec. Oh my goodness, look at that. Red, white, and blue. Oh, that's pretty. Now, did you crochet those?
Everything on there is crocheted.
Well, I know, but did you put the, go back and put the stars on later? Or did you crochet them in there as you went?
They're crocheted later.
Oh, thank you. Froggy's reminding you as you're coming in, please be sure to hit the thumbs. You know it helps that silly little algorithm from YouTube. Oh, looky there. Sanja, welcome in. I'm waiting for my hubby at the dentist. She says she hopes everything's well with us. She's drinking water and working on a ghost. Oh, that is so, so cute. Stars were added on after. Well, that's all right. But that's beautiful. You did an awesome job. I like that. Oh, yay! Kimmy got to 300. Oh, sweetheart, I am
Woo-hoo!
so excited for you. Did you drop your channel, sweetie? I saw somebody type the word drop. There you go. Yes, if y'all don't have her, please go over and throw some yarn in her window. We need to get her to 500. We certainly do. Oh, Rita, I'm in a monster making steam. I love this small stuff to make. You know, I do too, because making the smaller items, it's like instant gratification, right? Not only do you start it, but you get it finished in a small amount of time and you have such a nice little piece to show for your work. That is so, so awesome. Yes, ma'am. We will shout you out every time we come up, sweetheart. I'll even shout you out on my community post here later today. Just so happy that you got to 300. So that means you should have access to your community tab now, if not before now. That is so exciting. You know, every little step that you make on YouTube should just encourage you to keep going and going, building. So, are any of you making Halloween items, to either decorate your house or uh, to give it little parties or anything like that?
I'm making a Halloween doily. Not right this minute, but I got to get the black first.
Oh, I was going to ask if if you're making it Halloween like because of the colors.
Well, it's a Halloween. I mean, it's got cats on it, so it makes
Oh,
it
cool.
Halloween.
Oh, neat. Rita says, yes, that is it. I like getting things done. I have so many large items to do, but don't want to work on them. Yes.
Hi, Sunita.
Hello, Sunita. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate that. So, monsters and socks is what I made. Yeah, you're only working on the monsters right now. You got your community tab at 100. Well, that's awesome. See, I got mine at 250. So I guess they're, opening it up more and more. So that's great. I'm so happy for you. Well, I haven't been doing a lot of crocheting the last couple of weeks. I mean, I still am. I did pick up my Tunisian hood, and I'm starting to learn the first stitch. But I've been working some on my channel, taking care of some things, cleaning it up. You'll be seeing some changes here in the next few weeks and so. But I'm already planning for January 2025, and so I'm kind of taking a little bit of downtime at the moment to get some things in place, try some things out before I officially launch my new schedule for the coming year. Oh, Rita said she sent you a picture. Is this the picture of one of your little monsters?
So cute.
Oh, look, they are so cute. I love the one that has the pink and turquoise stripes. Those are cute, Rita.
Mm-hmm.
Lydia says, I'm not doing anything for any Halloween. It was my other half's favorite time of the year. He always came to my place to help me out. Oh, wait. Sorry, I didn't know she sent you a second one. Oh, look. He is gorgeous. Look at those eyes. Did you crochet those eyes on there, Rita?
She did.
I have gotten to where on my
Jason,
amigurumi,
you need to put the bottles out.
yes, I crocheted eyes and sewed them on. Rita, here in the last several amigurumis that I've made, I have gone to either embroidering my eyes, embroidering a lot. In fact, I made this little cat with Frizzy Bee. It's her little cuddly, floppy cat. I can't remember, but I did crocheted ears, and I mean more embroidery with long stitch. I crocheted the eyes and the nose instead of putting the pieces that you can get on there. I like the fact that I can. I feel like I can give a little bit more character by doing either stitching, like embroidery stitches, or by um, crocheting the eyes for the larger amigurumis and putting in there. Oh, we have to do it that way. Can't give them to kids with safety eyes here. Well, that's very understandable. I'm glad that y'all have something like that in place. But many
Are you
times
making another?
on lots of small toys here, we still see pieces that can come off or break, and I just don't think that's a good practice to do. But
Thank
that's me
you.
personally. Um, and I think too that it depends on who you're giving it to. Of course, an older child, you probably could be okay with doing safety eyes and the nose and the mouth, that kind of thing. But I just really have switched. I really do like being able to create my own facial expressions by either crocheting or embroidering on there. So,
Did
besides
you
that,
ever get, did you ever get that fairy boy done? And did he figure out which pair of shorts he wanted?
he did figure out which pair of shorts he wanted, and yes, he is still a work in progress. And his little fairy um, friend Hannah, is she's coming along nicely too. Now they're in fact they're just almost finished, ready for their debut. Probably be a couple more weeks before I bring them back up to show y'all what they have finally decided that they are comfortable with.
That's so funny.
Oh, these are going to hospital kids, and it's a big no no with safety eyes, and it's for kids from 6 months and up. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I know, Beth. I cannot remember the young lady's name. I do have her tagged in my who I follow list, subscriptions. Uh, she just blows me away. In fact, it was her channel that got me into considering more of making my own pieces and showing me how to uh, do the embroidery on there. Now, I do embroider, but I had never really thought about using that technique for finishing out the facial features on my amigurumis. And on my smaller amigurumis, instead of making a big old bulky spot, let's say, um, just do an embroidery stitch on there, or use a lot thinner thread, like a one weight to make the eyes, the nose. It doesn't have to be
Hi,
made with
Daniel.
the same yarn. Well, hello there, Daniel. How are you doing? Are you off work now? Just think, one more day and the weekend will be here for a lot of you. In fact, those of you that are popping in while you're taking a break from work, just got through the door. Well, awesome. Hope to see you later on this afternoon. Excuse me, I gotta get a drink. Oh, I had to change my medication around just a little bit, and I swear I think that's what's giving me the dry throat and dry mouth. I'm coughing all the time and just like I got cotton.
I wonder if that's what Jason's problem is, because he's been coughing a lot lately too.
Did they change some medication for him?
He's on
Mm-hmm.
new medication.
On new medication? Well, that could very well be. Might need to Google it and see what some of the side effects are. I didn't take time to do that. I'm just assuming that's what it is because it's right about 2 or 3 days after I started it, uh, I started noticing it. Oh, look at you. Rita says, I'm just going to go eat my dinner. Then I need to go and do some groceries. Well, it's best to go grocery shopping on a full stomach instead of an empty one. I can attest to that. Oh, well, there you go. Beth says, yes, one of my meds makes my mouth very dry. And Rita says, yes, medication can give you dry mouth.
It can.
Mm-hmm. Beth, I don't know which one it is because I started three at the same time. I have a pretty good idea which one mine is. They just upped the dosage, just tweaked it just a little bit, and I've been on it now almost a week, and it started over the weekend. So,
Luciferase side effects.
oh, exactly, Rita. I changed my time to do groceries when there are less people outside. When I lived in the big I call it the big city, uh, in the Dallas Fort Worth area in Arlington. Uh, my daughter and I, we would literally go to Walmart or to Kroger. Of course, they stayed open 24/7. And I'm not kidding you, we would go in at midnight or 2 o'clock in the morning to shop because very, very few people are there. We could get in, get our shopping done, get out, get back home. Now, of course, we normally did that like on a Friday or Saturday night. Uh, didn't want to interfere with her going to school or being tired or anything. And me too, because I was still teaching. But yes, we would, I miss doing that. But now I have the convenience of just type it in and go and pick it up. Don't have to go in the store, come home, and I'm good. Let's see. It's open from 9 to 9 p.m. So 3 more hours, and then there are less people. Oh, well, that's good. It says I have some dry spray for my dry. I have some mouth spray. Sorry, for my dry mouth. I think it's called Biotine. Works pretty well. Well, I just keep sipping on my coffee or my water, whatever it is I have. Me too, Mom, Nana Mama Cat. We don't shop on paydays. We shop according to the shopping list. Exactly. And I find that I spend less if I just chop off my list and go and pick it up because I'm not kidding you. I am really bad about walking up and down the aisles and go, oh, look, that looks good. Or, man, I forgot I needed that. And really, I didn't need it. It's just that, I could have probably waited till the next time, right? When I made up my list. But I'm here anyway. I might as well go ahead and pick it up. So, yes, I find that if I just go ahead and send them my list and tell them I'll be there to pick it up at a certain time, yeah. And if I can time it just right, I can make sure Wayne goes by and picks it up when he gets off work. So I don't even have to get out.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got tired of getting migraines from people's perfume, so that's why I changed.
Jason, we have to go.
Oh, do you have therapy today?
Yeah, in an hour.
Oh, okay. Well, then I tell you what, folks, we need to let Carrie go so that she can get ready to go to PT. So I want to say thank you to all of you for being here today. I appreciate it every time you come in to join Carrie and I, no matter whether it's on her channel or my channel, because y'all make our day just a little bit brighter. Because you could have been somewhere else during this time, but you chose to be in here with us. And sometimes we stay on topic, sometimes we don't, but that's okay because we love to know what it is that you're thinking about, what it is that you want to share. So thank you so much for being here. And I want to remind you all, tomorrow at 11, we will be at Carrie's house. And I will see you on TFF this Sunday. We will be at Daniel's house. We will have a surprise guest for y'all. So until tomorrow, please always remember, be the light out there in the darkness for someone today because you never know. Could be your light that they need to see. Carrie?
And remember, one random act of kindness can change the world. Love you guys. Have a great
Love
day.
y'all. Bye.